Jamaica is the most famous English-speaking country in the Caribbean, and its most visited city is Montego Bay.
It's like an hour from Miami, so you should always come here.
Today, I'll be exploring the different parts of this city, from trying out the local food to experiencing the culture and learning about the history to finally ending up at the Bamboo River, one of the most unique places in the country.
I know there's a travel advisory, but forget it. You have to come out here and enjoy.
I'll be here for the next 4 days, and as the African traveling the world, we need to keep things affordable. So I'm setting a budget of $1,000 to see how far that will get me in one of the Caribbean's most expensive destinations. After a 2.5-hour ride from Kingston, Jamaica's capital, I arrived in Montego Bay. On arrival, I realized the average price for a basic hotel night was $100, which is at the higher end of what accommodation costs in many other cities worldwide. To save money, I settled for a hotel farther away from the city center. So guys, this is where I'm currently staying. It's a place called Takuma Boutique Hotel. There's a nice pool here. Also, you can watch movies at night with this projector. Today we're going to be exploring and seeing what this beautiful city in Jamaica has to offer. I'm going to be showing you the food, culture, lifestyle, and just my general experience while exploring Montego Bay, Jamaica. Let's go! Montego Bay is the second largest city in Jamaica after Kingston. Its vibrant community includes over 500,000 people from various backgrounds. While driving into the city, I spotted some old houses from when sugarcane was king in Montego Bay.
Jamaica was the happiest island in all the Caribbean.
Jamaica used to be a colony of Spain from 1511 until 1655, when the British replaced the Spanish and turned Montego Bay into a vast sugar producer with the help of enslaved Africans. Now, it barely makes about 40,000 metric tons of it annually. Today, Montego Bay is most famous for its tourism, nightlife, and historical sites than its sugarcane history. I was feeling quite hungry, so I headed to a place rumored to have the best jerk chicken in Montego Bay. So guys, one of the most popular foods that they have in the Caribbean is jerk chicken, and I'm currently at a spot called the Ultimate Jerk Center. How long have you been making the jerk chicken? How many years now?
I do this thing from me 11-year-old.
11-year-old?
11-year-old. I'm 62 now.
Wow.
I'm doing this quite. I just send my kids to school.
Oh wow. That means you're the jerk chicken king of Jamaica.
Yeah. This is where we burn the coal, the fire, to jerk the chicken and the pork.
Oh, okay. Jerk chicken, jerk pork, everything you need, it's all made here by him.
My name is Stanford Taylor, but they call me Blacker.
Thank you.
Welcome, enjoy your meal.
Thank you. Let's see if it's as nice as they say it is. Ooh, such an interesting mix of different elements together, all melting inside your mouth at the same time. It's one of the best chicken I've had now. So one of the things I like about Jamaican food is that in terms of how they spice their food, it's very similar to the food in Nigeria, because they put a lot of pepper and it's very, very spicy. You can taste all the different elements. Mad. When I came into Jamaica, there were so many people that were speaking and I couldn't understand what they were saying. I know they were speaking Patoi.
This is 5 morning, you have a piece at the bottom.
And I saw more tourists are fly down just for Bob Marley.
But it was like the very deep one. I didn't even get what they were saying. There are only like 2 people I've met here that I can understand what they're saying. And it's one person I met in Kingston, which is Jamaica Walk By. And I also met him too. Like I hear everything so clearly. And they say, to learn more about Jamaica's history, I headed to the city center, the busiest part of Montego Bay. I just got to Sharpe Square, which is one of the most popular places in Montego Bay. and there's a lot of history about, you know, all the statues that you can see behind me. Walking around, I could see many of the old buildings from colonial times. In the center was a spot called the Sharpe Square. I just linked up with, yeah, what's up, man? What's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah.
So can you tell me some history about the...
Yeah, man.
Okay, okay.
Square were given name from this man, Sam Sharpe. Sam Sharpe is the man who fights for black man freedom.
Okay, so why is it so popular? What did he do?
Montego Bay was a sugarcane plantation where the slaves, they work. But Sam Sharpe, he refused from work. He said he'd rather to die as a free man more than live as a slavery. So 1832, he was caught and right here at the water fountain. That's where he was hung. He was 31 years of age. If you look at our Jamaican money, you saw the great men right here. Sam Sharpe and Nanny. You have Nanny of the Maroon, which is this lady right here.
There's also this small brick and stone building called the Cage, which used to be a jail for people who were drunk, homeless, or slaves who had run away.
So this is where they used to lock the slaves. They have no bed, no chair. So they all have to stand up for their penalty.
Oh, wow.
And see what happened, as I said, after 3 p.m., when the warning bell rang, the slaves have to leave town. That's the courthouse.
Oh, okay.
And behind the courthouse, they have the hanging chamber. So that's where they hung over 60,000 slaves were hung behind here every Sunday morning. None of them never get a funeral because the hanging chamber is built on a bottomless pit that open. So when they hang them up inside, flash the rope, they go straight to the ocean. There are few of the names of the people who were hung out of the 60,000.
Sharpe was declared a national hero in 1975 and his legacy is commemorated on the $50 bill. This rebellion played a key role in the Slavery Abolition Act of 1833, leading to full emancipation of the Jamaican people in 1838. On my way to my next destination, which was the beach, my driver told me about the Jamaican pudding and how the best ones were found in Montego Bay.
You stopping at the pudding spot, that's a very famous spot. All these vehicles that you see stopped it right here, they stopped it to go and buy pudding.
We're about to try out Jamaican pudding. My stomach is already full already.
Ooh. Smell the pudding?
Yeah. So guys, this is a pudding shop. As you can see, there are so many, it's like heaters here to cook the pudding. Oh, they put it on top too?
Yeah.
It's putting it on top of the pots.
This is a Sunday, it's our busiest day.
Okay.
Okay. If you see, you have cars down here, cars over there. We've been in business for over 21 years.
Oh, okay.
And we've been doing pudding for maybe about 12 years. Yeah.
So what's the preparation? I can see so many bowls here. Okay. How does that work?
How does these work?
Yeah.
Here now, you catch your fire, as you see over there.
Yeah.
We catch the coal, and after we catch the coal, we put a small amount under the bottom.
Oh, okay.
I'll put the majority on the top of the pudding.
Let me have four, eh?
Guys, this is what the pudding looks like. It looks like banana cake. So let's try it. Let's take a bite and see what it tastes like. This is good.
Yeah, man. They are the best.
Yeah, guys, before I came here, and I'm sure something a lot of you want to know is legal in Jamaica. And you know, whenever Jamaica is mentioned, people just think about Rastafari, people think about big Oh, is that
Yes.
Oh wow, let me see. This is the it's everywhere here.
Almost everyone here in Jamaica.
Okay.
First thing in the morning when I wake up, I have to roll something, man.
Oh, really?
It's a good start, made a good end, man.
In front of me is Sharkies Beach, a unique spot known for its open access to the public. I say unique because most beaches in Montego Bay are inaccessible to the locals. I heard they don't allow Jamaicans to also go to the beach? That the beach is like owned by the hotels?
No, we can't go there. You have
You
to,
can't go to the beach?
You have to book it.
You have to book the beach?
Inside the hotel. No,
Guys, you have to book the
one
beach
that
before you
kinda
can get to the beach.
So from 6 to 11.
Okay, but that's just for like people who are coming from outside. There are only few beaches like this in town where you can just come to free of charge. The majority of beautiful beaches in Montego Bay are reserved for tourists staying at all-inclusive resorts, and options have become increasingly limited for locals looking to enjoy a day by the sea. Many of the remaining accessible beaches impose crazy entry fees, often charging in US dollars, making them even less accessible for the average Jamaican. And I even had to pay a fee to get into Doctor's Cave Beach in Montego Bay. So guys, this is one of the nice spots. It's called Doctor's Cove Beach, and this is the spot where I'm just here to come and chill and relax and sit down and grab something cool to drink because I've been walking throughout the whole day. The way the weather is, I really need to jump inside water and just soak my body. One of my problems with coming to places like this is that you get to see everybody with their significant other and you're out here alone carrying camera up and down. If you're coming here, don't come here alone. So yeah guys, I was just walking on the beach now and I met this beautiful woman here.
Hey!
So what do you want the world to know about Jamaica?
Jamaica is beautiful.
Okay.
If you go in the water, all you see is, I'm telling you, it's like ombre color. It goes from light to dark.
Yeah.
You will love it. You will enjoy it. I know there's a travel advisory, but forget it. It doesn't matter. You have to come out here and enjoy. And always follow this man right here. Best traveler in the world.
Thank you.
People tend to judge a book by its cover, but they're really nice once you get to know them. The food is great. Not everybody cooks like Jamaicans. That's the beauty about it. And the beach.
You love the beach?
It's very diverse. So most Jamaicans is mixed with different nationalities all around the world. So my parents is from Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
My whole family's from Jamaica, yeah. It's a beautiful place. Everybody should travel. It's like an hour from Miami, so you should always come here if you're in Miami.
Okay.
Dwayne's Cafe right here.
Yeah.
Come get beer and water. That's no problem in Jamaica. When you're freezing, you get away. Come to Jamaica. No freezing in Jamaica.
No freezing.
No snow. Get away from the snow. Come to Jamaica.
Oh, you can see the planes landing. So guys, can you hear that sound? That is the sound of airplanes trying to take off. There's a spot right here where you can see all the planes landing. And this is the fence of the airport here, and if you peek over this spot, you can see planes taking off and landing. Back at my hotel, I wanted to try out Jamaica's national dish.
Ackee and Saltfish is Jamaica's #1 dish.
Because I'm trying out Jamaican breakfast for the first time. So this is called Ackee and Saltfish. And this is vegetable, this is saltfish, sweet potato, I think this is banana. And I have no idea what this is. I didn't really enjoy it as it was very sour. And when I told my friend this, he said the hotel probably didn't prepare it well. I guess I'll just have to give this a try when next I visit. One of the most popular videos I had seen of Jamaica were of big booty women being massaged by Jamaican men on a bamboo raft, and I was told that this takes place at the Little River. I'm currently at Little Great River with King.
Raft captain, you know.
So this is one of the most popular activities that they do here in Jamaica. So today I want to try it out and show you guys what the experience is like.
So this river is a border of 2 parishes.
Okay.
So on this side is Hanover, and that side over there is St. James. So we're gonna in between.
Oh, okay.
So the bridge up there is one of the oldest bridge made in Jamaica.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Same bridge you come across. That bridge made in 1828.
I heard people used to jump from up.
Yeah, man, but the water is low now, so no one jumping.
No one jumping. Oh, okay. These are all the rafts they use for Congo rafting. And then it goes all the way down that river. Just started my ride on the little river. Just rowing around. So currently we're on bamboo sticks. All these are bamboo sticks that I just used across this river. And then it just take you all the way down to the other side. So this is the bridge?
Yeah, man, the same bridge you come across, man.
Oh, okay. You say it's the oldest bridge?
One of the oldest bridge.
Oh, wow. In Jamaica or in Oh, in Jamaica, wow.
Yeah, man, and this way is 57 miles to the ocean, but we're not going so far.
57 miles?
Yeah.
Wow. So on this river, there are so many activities you can do. You can play music, you can just sit down and relax. And most times it's best to come with like your significant other. You just come and chill and experience it together. On the day I decided to come here, that's the day when it decided to fall. $100. That's how much it costs. This is the most amount I've had to pay for something like this. But after being on the raft, I realized that it's not so easy because these guys have to row the raft from one point to the end and then they have to pull it back upstream, which takes a lot of energy. So it's kind of like manual labor. Jamaica is expensive, man. Super expensive. Jamaica has become super expensive, which is more evident in Montego Bay. Throughout my stay here, I rarely saw the Jamaican dollar, which is the local currency.
It is expensive than America, it is expensive than other countries.
Let me tell you, if you don't know the conversion, you're in trouble. You have to have someone local, someone that you know that you can trust that will help you convert the money. I don't suggest just walking around with American money because you'll spend more American money than you'll spend in Jamaican money.
And most of the goods and services were even charged in the US dollar. Another thing I noticed too was at every point in time, I had to haggle down fees to avoid being fleeced off my money by many of the local taxis. They have this habit of overcharging you and even making you feel like they are doing you a favor.
I leave my house just to come and get it. Just to rescue him from the vultures.
The price of something can be $100, so they'll charge you $300, and then when you make a complaint, they say they'll give you a discount at $250, and that they are just doing you a favor. So watch out for this. As someone who is from Lagos, Nigeria, where this also happens, I'm so used to this, so I found a way to navigate. At best, I would suggest you find a local guide or someone who knows their way around town. Eating out is also costly, and even local dishes come with a hefty price tag. Most of my meals cost an average of $30 to $40. Transportation was also a big expense, as moving around the island cost me over $200 per day. Something I've always been interested in understanding about the places I visit is the cost of living. And one of the best ways to know this is by speaking directly with the locals. So guys, this is kind of like where the locals live. If you are trying to get like a good apartment, this is where you come to live in Montego Bay.
These ones are empty. I don't know if all of them are sold out, but each one you can see the view on the ocean.
On the ocean, oh wow. Is this built by the government?
By the Chinese.
Oh, not by the government?
No, the Chinese.
Oh. Oh, okay. So it was built by the Chinese to rent out to people who need houses here. So instead of living in like many of all the kind of houses that we saw when we're coming here, you can buy one of these houses and live in it. Many residents find it challenging to cover even half a month's expense.
People that makes the buildings, like workers, constructions, they don't get good pay.
I'm a big painter, and when I'm doing painting, I get only $3 grand, $3.5 for paint, which is not right. You understand?
They don't pay well?
No, they don't pay well.
They don't pay good. They don't pay good. And plus the time and half.
And they don't pay every Sunday. They don't pay every Saturday. And if you're not confident with they want for you.
Despite being ranked as one of the best and affordable places to live in the Caribbean, this affordability favors only expats as tourism has driven up prices, making life more expensive for the locals.
Right around.
So guys, I'm currently headed to Dunn's waterfall now, which is one of the most popular waterfalls here. And to get there, we had to drive over an hour from Montego Bay to Ocho Rios, a port town on Jamaica's north coast. Ocho Rios used to be a former farming village, but is now a cruise ship harbor that's lined with expensive hotels. told me I can't carry my camera inside. The whole point of me coming here was to help, you know, capture what the space looks like and show you guys on high quality camera. But yeah, well, they said I have to buy a locker and keep my camera inside. What number? 193. So apparently they said you have to walk all the way to the beach and then you get to see the waterfall. Ooh, this looks good. This is so beautiful, man. You can see it starts from all the way down at the beach and it goes all the way to the top here. I'm currently at the bottom of the waterfall. This is where you climb all the way to the top. It's a very long journey though. The falls were very high and it looked like the water had carved natural steps into the landscape with small lagoons along the climb. It looked so stunning. Finally got back my camera. I didn't get to experience the falls, at least I got to show you guys. There's a place in Montego Bay called the Hip Strip, and for those who love nightlife and relaxing, this is where it happens. So guys, I'm currently in one of the shops on the Hip Strip, and in these shops they sell like everything, souvenirs, and just has all Jamaican ornaments on it. This is also for those people that this is an ashtray. So the Hip Strip also has the spot called Margaritaville, and I heard it had some issues when the hurricane came and it got destroyed, so it's currently empty at the moment. I think this is one of the downsides of living in a country that is just beside the ocean. On most of the islands in the Caribbean, they always have this issue with hurricanes and all. Being in the middle of the ocean, Caribbean islands don't have much to protect them from the brutal weather that storms bring. If you're living in the Caribbean, you're bound to face some of these issues over time with, you know, the hurricanes from the ocean. Like the building behind me, that is what happened to it. It used to be a very amazing restaurant or amazing place where you can have drinks, but yeah, that's what happens. Even with the tough times from natural disasters and the pricey lifestyle tourism brings, the Jamaican folks are some of the friendliest and most welcoming people I've ever met while traveling.
Beautiful, friendly people, you know, good vibes and nice food, nice.
They make you feel at home and are always ready to show off their fantastic culture. This kindness, even when things are hard, is what makes Jamaica and its people unique to me. Growing up, I used to hear about Jamaica because of its popular culture which has spread all across the globe. Finally visiting taught me so much about this beautiful Caribbean destination. I loved connecting with the people, trying out the food, seeing the beautiful landscape and immersing myself in the culture.
No matter what nation are you, no matter what tribe you, what color you are, we say one love, we accept you as who you are.
There's something unique about people here that made me feel right at home, and I'm guessing the ancestral history between West Africans and Jamaicans is the reason why.
We are African, so you are my family.
I'm already plotting my return trip to Jamaica this year, hoping for more than 4 days because there is so much more to see and do. Jamaica's beauty and energy was endless and I just can't wait to get back in.
Now I wouldn't go nowhere else to live but Jamaica. Okay. Trust me. The culture, the river, the sea, the people, the food.
You missed one.
The most important one. What, they're talking about the ladies?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean? with a king, you have to have a queen. Big up to all Jamaican women. Anywhere in the world, you're there.
If you have visited Montego Bay or Jamaica, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, that's all I have to share with you today. If you love this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.